And breaking off the top, we have confirmed that Governor Rick Snyder has sent her request to Indiana's governor to bring Ionia prison escapee Michael Elliot back to Michigan. It's unclear when it'll happen, but the request should speed up the process.
Now, this comes as the man who was convicted of murder with Elliot 2 decades ago tells us Elliot is innocent. 24 Hour News 8's Heather Walker spoke with him from prison in an interview you'll only see on 8.
Marley, the man's name is Charles Treese. He's also serving life in prison for the murders. Treese talked to me over the phone today from a prison in the UP. He told me that he pulled the trigger back in 1993 and that Michael Elliot wasn't even there.
Did he play any part in the crime?
No, he did not. He had no idea.
Why was he found guilty?
There was other co-defendants who they arrested, and they just used him as an scapegoat.
I'm innocent. Totally innocent? Yes.
Back in 1993, Michael Elliot, Charles Treese, Paul Treese, and Tammy LaCrosse all faced charges connected to the quadruple murder near Midland. Among the victims were LaCrosse's mother and her mom's boyfriend, Mike Truffnell.
So what happened that day?
We went to meet.
Treese says the day of the crime, he was at Elliot's house in Saginaw. Once Elliot went to sleep, his girlfriend, LaCrosse, and his brother, Paul, picked him up. They headed to the storage unit belonging to Tuffnell to get LaCrosse's clothes.
Also, she said there was money of Mike Tuffnell, so we went there. And, you know, she had drew maps and all that stuff.
But they didn't find anything, so they headed to Tuffnell's house.
Paul dropped us off. He's parked down the road, and me and Tammy went down there.
Who murdered Vicky, Michael, Bruce, and Kathy?
Myself and Tammy LaCrosse.
The house was torched. They stole the victim's Cadillac and took off, dropping Treese back at Elliot's house. Treese says he put items from the storage unit in Elliot's home because he was trying to hide them.
I laid items down there until later on in the day when I had time to put them in the basement.
Then he says LaCrosse sold Elliot the gun used in the murders. Elliot had that gun when he was arrested. It was a key piece of evidence in his murder trial.
I did try to tell the prosecutor twice.
Tonight, I called that prosecutor. He says Treese never told him that. Treese says he wants Elliot's name to be cleared.
Just to clear my conscience and just to, I knew he was innocent.
Michael Elliot has appealed his conviction 10 times. All have been rejected, most because there was no new evidence. After being arrested in Indiana last week, he told 24 Hour News 8's Leon Hendricks that he broke out of prison because Michigan wouldn't give him another chance to prove his innocence.
What an interview. Thanks, Heather. Today, we also heard from State Attorney General Bill Schuette. His office is launching an investigation into Elliot's escape. After it was discovered, Elliot could be seen on camera during his escape, but for some reason, guards were not watching the monitors.
We'll be having a full and complete and thorough and an exhaustive investigation. And as I've said here, that, without fear or favor, wherever the chips fall, this will be a complete report. We'll release it to the public.
An exhaustive investigation, but the Attorney General did not say how long it will last.